Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Fast farming, Adam. Ali? Is he? I don't know. Sorry, bushy name. Ed, what's up? So yes, I have seen Oxy's new map. Me and him have been speaking about it this morning. Holy crap, indeed. 4K textures pretty much wherever possible, and high poly models. That map is going to look stunning on PC. TEA20, yes, by T-Bone. If you guys see, I commented on the video. Chris the Irish Gamer showed it to me last night and suggested a couple of things to look at as far as the T20 goes. It's one of my favorite old school tractors out there. And yeah, the new map, Oxy's new map. What can you say about it? It is very close to where I was from, Cirencester, where that map's based. Yeah, the Fergie, the amount of configs on that tractor is absolutely breathtaking. I cannot wait to see the final product of that. I don't go out on my way to ask, but I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to get a video up for you guys on that, but I don't ask. I never ask for stuff like that, typically. The only time I'll ask is if it's people I've already know, and they know me, and they know how I am. Then I'll ask stuff like that, but that is something that I'm hoping. And there's Oxy, so if you guys got questions on Oxy's new map, minus when is it going to be out, because we'll just nuke those right away, feel free to ask questions. Now, I will warn you guys, I forgot to set the latency up in today's stream, so it is normal latency. So if there is quite a considerable amount of time before I'm answering your guys' questions, I apologize. That's just the latency. It's going to be around 30 seconds or so, which sucks. But I'm not pulling the stream down to start it back again, like I did yesterday. So here we are. You know, guys, going to have to deal with it. And also, this is going to be tomorrow's video. I woke up incredibly late, so I didn't get a video recorded today. I just said, screw it, I'm not going to record a video. So this will be tomorrow's video, the stream as it is. Alright, so we do need a fast time, so our crop is ready. You guys would have found that out on today's video, maybe? Today's video? No? Wednesday's video. Oh, they need water. Holy crap, they need water. Wrong one. That was weird. I didn't realize the compressor did that much. That's kind of crazy. Not unless you guys have got used to it and I've dialed the sound in because of it. It's probably the case. Already found it on Google Maps. It's on replays. Good for immersion. Oh yeah, it didn't take many seconds to find it. I literally googled the name of it, and bam, saw where it was. It's like, yeah, I know why Oxy did that map. Oh, Oxy, as you're here, two things. On both actually on Oakfield, which really is a mute point now, especially with that map, the new map coming out. The icicles in winter, if you look at them with a, well, even headlights on or your torch on, you can see the supposed to be invisible texture around them. And also the sheep where they drop the whirl is outside of the marked boxes. It is very irritating, that one. I don't know how hard that is to fix, if it's something I can do on my end, or whether it could be worthy of an update to fix that, maybe? I don't know. Why am I taking this away? Yeah, it's a lovely area near me. That would be cool. First, and it's hilly. Oh, it's how hilly is it? It's going to be interesting with the farms and physics. Did I actually fill it all the way up? Yeah, oh, there you go. Does anyone know if the NB sounds are custom or whether they're part of the game default? You know, on PC first. Let's see what I can do. Sweet, thank you. The skybox is something that I don't know. Having that, it does make a huge difference. It really does. I hope Giants, well, I say I hope Giants. I hope the higher ups at Giants see what a difference it does and give modders the ability to change the sky. Not necessarily the skybox, but to change the colors of the sky so it's more realistic in FS21. I know who it is that kicks up a stink at Giants about why do modders want to change it, and it's pretty sad, but I hope they do, because that's what misses from the game. Having these clouds so dynamic, I think, is a huge factor in the game. It makes it not so stale. It's moving around. Now, having that skybox as far as a released version, I don't know if it would work with seasons at all. It may be a way of tweaking that to get it to work, but I don't know. Howard, if you watch my videos, you'll know why I got the 2 skid steers. And yes, I do use them. Alright, should be good to go. We can, let's combine. Hey, Bitman, what's up? Your truck uses skybox. They got it right. Oh, well. Yeah. I love farm sim with the dynamic sky. The fact that stuff's moving. Granted, seasons clouds, I just wish they were crisper, but the volumetric cloud system is phenomenal. I like that. It's different. It's, in theory, the cloud shouldn't be the same every time. That's the part I like the most. Get the polishing a turd. Yeah. Very, very possible. It does need heavy upgrading. Whether there's another game engine that can do all the behind the scenes calculation, I don't know. I don't know if there is. And that would be the big thing. Is there another game engine out there that could cope with all the calculations that go on behind the scenes? Combine a skybox and dynamic sky, be the best. Yeah. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know how all that works. I'm not even going to pretend to understand how all that works. I think if you guys had more control over the colors, I think that's the big issue, is the colors of the sky. That would be the big thing. But you look at this. Just how phenomenal that looks. Ready to harvest. Beautiful. I will blow up the time forward a bit so you guys can see. Look at the simple things. It somehow doesn't rain. The aloe Ds, yeah, they do wind me up. Is there any way of making the aloe Ds better? You know, just obviously it turns stuff into a 2D tree, but you take, I know Matt, you'll know this, the old flight sims. trees looked awful when they were literally just X's with the 2D textures like that. That's kind of what it reminds me, but at the same time, that's what stuff like that's always looked at. So is there a way of making that better? I completely agree with you, though. The LODs from a long distance do look terrible, especially if you're like me and you have to pull them and make them so aggressive. You're looking at them 9 times out of 10. Just look at these. What did you say, Bin Man? To say it would never happen? Jones wouldn't force people to go full. Yeah, what did you say? And they got the old iron if. Oh, nice. The way the lighting works looks awful. GTA, Battlefield. Yeah. It's too aggressive as far as them trying to simulate your iris, your human eye. So you look at the sun, your iris closes in, then you look back down at the ground and it'll slowly open back up. They're simulating that, but it's too aggressive. What do you think of all the mods on the mod hub, Landy? What mods on the mod hub, Rob? I'm gonna have to scroll up to see what you guys said. Did Giants drop new mods? I hope in FS21 every mod will be on the mod hub, but yeah, it won't be, Bin Man. Yeah, every mod will not be up on the mod hub on FS21. Giants will never be able to control mods where they go, as far as that goes. Obviously, you play on console, that's why you say that. But that will not happen. You realize that, for the most part, and I'm confident in saying this, the reason modders upload to the mod hub in general is because they get kickback from Giants. They get money for downloads and stuff like that up on the mod hub. If the incentive wasn't there for monetary gain to put mods up on the mod hub, I would imagine most modders would not be uploading to the mod hub. They would be uploading to other websites. The reason consoles get mods, the money. There's more money to be made on consoles for mods. There's a reason Giants are paying modders to do stuff like that. Never used to be a thing on PC. Consoles get mods and that become a thing. Yours are basic edits though, Steve. I'm on about, like, building stuff from the ground up, putting a crap ton of time into it, then going through all the hassle to get it on consoles. Most modders, I would say screw it if the monetary money wasn't there. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my opinion. Same with YouTube, let's be honest here. I would imagine a huge chunk of people out there on YouTube wouldn't be putting the time and effort into it if it wasn't for the money. Why do you think you've seen so many big YouTubers take so many huge breaks recently? It can be a significant amount of money. If you've got a mod or a few mods up on the mod hub that have got a killer amount of downloads, you can make a good amount of money out of that. No mod is going to share that publicly. But some people have made quite a good amount of money off of the mod hub. How true it is, I don't know, but it was said last year in FS17 Black Sheep was making a living out of it. Look at the amount of mods that he's got up there, the amount of downloads that guy probably has. Yeah, he probably made a good amount of money off of it. There's a lot of variables that go into it, the downloads, the ratings, and all of that. And Vortec, I saw you in Twitch before we went on tangent. What's up, dude? What licensed brands? You just asked what licensed brands Giants have? Open up the game, have a look-see. They have quite a few. Hey. No, I don't think brands will be a big thing in 21 either. It doesn't need to be. The game needs more features. They need to concentrate on features, really sorting out the behind-the-scenes stuff in the game as far as the engine and all of that good stuff. Have you noticed how the quality of the crop is terrible whilst feeding into the combine? Yep, because they'll be using a stock in-game texture. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's a lot of work for modders to get them on console. Oh yeah, there's always stuff that happens as far as testing stuff on console, because Giants promised a Giants editor version where modders would be able to test their stuff before it goes to them for console. They still haven't delivered that. Yeah, it seems like it's really low, but it's been crappy music too. Or it was just a quiet intro. Gameplay and features? Yeah, I agree. It's like Lars told me when we were setting up my affiliate link months ago now. The game, as far as features, really hasn't changed in a long time. They add new crop, which you can harvest with a conventional combine harvester. They added forestry, which some people love it, some people hate it. And most recently, whether you like it or not, a new feature, the horses, groundbreaking things that they've added in as new features. And something is having issues on my end today, good grief. No, it should be back again. Wow. I wonder what's going on. Hey, newsboy. Hey, Simulation for the Nation, what's up? I wouldn't say they're a joke, Matt. They're just concentrating on a market where it's all about the money, not necessarily what grew them. I think they've lost touch where the community that made the game where it is and keeps it alive, where they would like it to go. Hey, Elon, what's up? Busy working. Nice. It's not a bad thing. Yeah. You know, you're right. You are 100% right. Yeah, I wouldn't say Giants were lazy. As far as that goes, at least. They did a crap ton of changes under the hood, whether it's for the better or worse. They did a lot of changes under the hood. I know. A lot of people got excited thinking that it was going to change what crop you were going to harvest in, but no. May as well only make this game for PC. Don't like how lazy they Giants are. How are they lazy? What would make you say? What on earth would make you say that they might as well make it for PC at this point? Because you're not getting mods on console because modders aren't uploading mods to console. Really? If that's what it's all about, get yourself a PC inside your console and stop complaining. It's 10 times more work for them to make a game on console than it is on PC. If they were still making it for PC, the game would probably be stuck a lot further behind than it is now, considering console is at 80% of their market. Yes, there's a lot they could improve on. Yes, I feel they need to listen to the people that keep the game alive, not just your fair weather player that picks it up from a store to slap it into their console. People that are actually into agriculture and understand it. It's them they should be making happy as well, because it's them that are going to be keeping the game alive. The thing that really worries me beyond belief is the FSL league. If they go in that direction, they could be taking this game into a whole different direction and lose a lot of their market, the core market that are into agriculture again, not just your fair weather people. Yeah, I'm dead serious. 80%. I've been told that by people that have gone to Germany. I'm not going to say who, because I'm not going to throw a specific person under the bus. But I've been told that by people who have gone to Germany. And when I say people that have gone to Germany, people that have gone to their offices to do stuff over there. I don't think it's out there as far as a publication. Hey, I'm not a fan of the FSL League at all. I never have been, I won't pretend to be. Granted, the guy that spearheaded it, Lars, he's a fantastic guy, so I wish it well because of him, but I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, you're right, Steve. And I can not watch one yet. Same. I've never been into gaming, sports, or anything like that in the first place. I'm really just don't care for it. It's not my type of thing. So I don't like any of them. So I'm not going to be hypocritical and say, oh, I watch this, which is a gaming sport thing. I just don't like any of it. It's mainly Sony, actually, that are the biggest pain in the ass as far as mods. Microsoft are fairly lax. But as far as mods go, which I think is predominantly the main issue people have as far as consoles, it's the lack of mods that they get. Predominantly it's Sony being so strict, but that's just on the script stuff. 90% of the script stuff you guys can't use anyway because you don't have enough configurable buttons on your controller. So there's no real room for complaining as far as that goes. You'll be surprised. You really will be surprised, Howard. There's a hell of a lot of farmers that play this. A lot of farm kids that play this. What they do on a regular basis? No. Me and Johnny1388 have been talking quite considerably about him doing some farming simulator at some point just to get a feel of how different it actually is as far as the machinery handles and all that stuff. We've got some stuff in the works between me and him doing stuff together, just to give you guys a little hint at what may be to come in the future. Where's Dave, I wonder? In the mix of getting a fairly hefty storm hit Ireland. He's not streaming today, basically because of it. Oh, will you go back to Lonuk? Yeah, when I'm ready to go on Lonuk. You say that, Steve, but do you use Courseplay? Do you use GPS? Because if you do, they're scripts. Hey, Brandon, what's up? I think it's the game makes farming easy, but it's not. If you're messing around with seasons, it's not. If you're playing with seasons, it's a whole different ballgame. They both want total control to avoid things like copyright violation, brands getting upset. Yep. Oh, nice one, Raiden. Sony Microsoft are worried about scrubs on console, they can break the systems and copyright laws. Again, the issue is mainly Sony. Microsoft are actually relatively lax. The whole reason Seasons gets on console is because Giants put the core Seasons files in a patch for consoles. And then the Season mod that you guys download is just X amounts to activate it. Yeah, sure, dude. Where are you getting your spouting of information, Howard? You're just spouting random stuff. Modders can't take criticism. Giants just build it for PC. I mean, most modders that I've come across can take it, for the most part. As long as you're not just absolutely shitting on something for the sake of it, they can take it. If you're given reasons and explaining why and how at some points it could possibly be improved, most modders that I've come across, yeah, they can take it. I am getting weird micro stutters going on. I think the PC could do with a restart. Oh, really? He's not got the chaser bin that Wowker Farms guys were using for their harvest season. Or has he actually gone out and bought one? A new one? Hey, no one farmer, what's up? Oh, really? How farms work I lost all interested in years ago when they just seemed like they were trying to ram products down your throat like no tomorrow. And I gotta admit, as much as I like Millennial Farmer's channel, it is somewhat got a little like that with the WD-40 thing he's got going on right now. I don't like channels that do that, and the farming ones are getting bad for it. And they're thankful for what they get, especially the free use of machinery, but dang. Yeah, Howard's usually pretty good. Has his moments, but usually pretty good. There's no way to make it work, though. Like I say when people say stuff like that, look at your controller. You don't have any button configs left. Season took the last one, from what I understand. That's the big thing with a lot of these script things is you guys just don't have enough buttons to do it. They're all taken. And yes, I know it because I play with a controller right here. You won't, Rob, because it was a separate script that made them work. Just got a notification saying I've not uploaded American Truck Sim video for weeks. What video was it? I wonder if it's because you've not been on the channel for a bit. So Armada, nice. I think we can do with a heavier front weight. I'm doing good, Andrew. What about yourself? Is there a mode where the combat gets further, automatically stops? Alvis, if you are using cosplay, which I think you're on PC, then you can select it to do that. Oh, there's a mod that. Oh, yeah, no. Oh. Even if you're driving it? Alvis? Or are you on about like a hired helper? If you're driving it, then yeah, it'd save me a lot of grief. Please send it to me. Much appreciated. He plans to, I think. I think he plans to, at least. Yeah, you know what, should be okay. I was going to change the weight, but yeah, screw it. God, my nose is itchy. Currently 4:50 AM. Where are you from, Diamond? Out of curiosity. Or Diamond even? When you drive... Oh, yeah, please. I'd appreciate that. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Jeez, I'm surprised you're awake, Rob. Yeah, I thought Oxy was doing Eggfield next. Oh, no, Eggfield, Shamrock next. I knew he was working on a Hush Hush project. I heard he was. But I didn't know it was that far along. He made that ditch way deeper there than it used to be. Gotcha, Steve. Yeah, I'm almost done anyway. I'll stop at the top of the hour. Like I said, this stream's going to be tomorrow's main video, so I'll be setting up private. And then more than likely redoing the thumbnail a little. Hey, Patrick, what's up? Seems like the stream's behaving itself instead of dropping crap tons of frames now. Go wild. Yeah, until I start banning people. Actually, in saying that, I think Oxy's still lingering. Been up since 5:30 AM. Jeez, Rob. Why? Food fight. There you go. Oh, really? Oh, Rob, when you were saying about the new mods, did new mods get put up on the mod hub? When I started, there wasn't any. Guess I'm a tad late. Yeah, I've been going 44 minutes odd. I started a little later. I was in TeamSpeak with Dave and Simulate, so bantering back and forth with those guys. They end up running behind. Gonna after the stream, I'm shutting this thing down. Well, setting the stream private first of all. Shutting the laptop down, I'll take the back off, see if there's a crap ton of dust in it, because I've noticed it is working a little harder than it used to. And no reason for that, so we'll double check that. How many people do we have in the stream? I can't actually see, annoyingly. Actually, I should be able to on my phone. Wow, 50, jeez. That's not bad at all. MB3D. I've heard nothing of MB3D model. Couldn't sleep. Not that I know. Oh, okay. $49. Oh, I need to switch his beacons off. That's not bad at all, actually. It's probably because the topics we were on about. People love controversy. Which I don't know why. Way, there's the small stutter. Well, when we bail this, I'll probably use the Heston baler. And just, lease the semi-trailer to pick these all up. Get it for free, probably. Did you pre-order Platinum? No. I did not pre-order it. Thank you, Alvis, appreciate it. And... yeah, you're more than likely will get sent it I'm not going to say yet for definite we are, but more than likely. Shamrock is being worked on too. There you go. To record videos on. Yeah, usually it's basically marketing for them. Do a first look, all that good stuff. Fact sheets tomorrow. So we do have fact sheets for tomorrow. FYI, you need to sort out the video on that as well. And Sandy Bay after. Sandy Bay, you're completely rebuilding, aren't you? If memory serves correctly. Shamrock I'm looking forward to, honestly, because I really feel none of us got a decent amount of time on Shamrock. Console guys didn't get it. PC didn't get it for that long. Are you excited for Platinum for Class 5? I'm looking forward to it for sure. I've always liked Class as far as the combines go. Be nice to have the tractors. A tractor that we've not seen anything of as far as Class goes. The TerraTract tractor, so you know the half track basically. Giants haven't shown anything to do with that, so I wonder if that's going to be a secret one hidden in the DLC. On release or something. It's a tractor that I'm surprised Class wouldn't want in the pack. Unless it's going to be a config option, actually, now I say that, of the big one. I don't know. He's a map machine. When Uxie gets going on stuff, yeah, he gets going. .900 TT, is that what it's called? Yeah, I don't know the model name of it, but I know it's just the, well, Class TerraTract tractor, basically. Yeah, I'm surprised. If it's the 900 TT, I'm surprised we haven't seen anything to do with that. I don't know if it's a tractor that I would use a lot, but it's an interesting one. It's unique. Paddy, soon TM, soon TM. After tomorrow, sir. I can straight up tell you, it is not in tomorrow's fact sheets. I will never say if it is in them, obviously, but it's not in tomorrow, so I generally don't know if we're even going to see it. If you think, even tomorrow's fact sheets, I'll say this. They are up on the mod hub already. What is in those fact sheets? So there are technically over 35 pieces of equipment up on the Giants website, let's say, for the DLC stuff, not the mod hub. So if you guys go onto that, it's all written out there, basically. Oh yeah, I would almost say guarantee Sunny Bay's coming to console, yeah. You got one of those, Josh? I've heard from a few people they're not that good. Managed to catch you in today? No, this is tomorrow's video. The only big helps to get is the... We'll probably be able to get the different model numbers of that Dark, the 8000. But I think the smaller Lexians of the 700s are probably going to be going and disappearing. Get my Wii from my old box of consoles. Nah, it's all about the Nintendo Switch now. It's all about one of these. Oxy, you don't want to bum you, but will Thornton be in 19? I hope Thornton won't be. Thornton is a map which I feel's had its time and it should be just left. It was one of my favourite maps, but I feel that map should be left to lay. Get its own tombstone. It's a hell of a console, actually. I'm not big into Nintendo stuff. I've had Nintendo DS, Nintendo Game Boy Color. That's the only Nintendo consoles I've ever had over any Nintendo Switch, and I highly recommend them. Minus the fact that it is a freaking expensive system to buy games for what they are. They're little cartridges and they cost a fortune. A case for it, I can't even show you one of them, but they're tiny. It's like a little bit bigger than an SD card. Unless you're downloading them, but you're paying full price. It's just so expensive. Yeah, the mobile workers are supposed to be way better than what's base game. I think it's the 8000 because it's so much bigger. Uh, 50 gig of Farming Simulator 17 mods. Oh my god! I have never had 50 gigs, like maybe approaching 10 gig. You must have been downloading everything in sight. NVMe solid states, what are those? Are they the ones that go into your motherboard through the M2 ports? Oh wow, Gavin, you got some classics. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. My laptop's got an M2 solid state in it. What I'm on now, but yeah, I don't know. Never heard of him. The only time I get up to date with computer technology is when I'm looking at building a new one or getting parts. Other than then, I'm not interested in it. As much as I'm into my tech, I just don't care. When the time comes, I'll get my desktop sent over and I start seriously looking at new components for that, then I'll start learning and getting back into it all and asking around on people's opinions and stuff. Yeah, tomorrow will be the next stream, all things being equal. PS5, I think, not that I know of, not yet. Yeah, the weather here's been weird. Do you know, start college? Cool. Fair enough, I'm just looking into more... okay. I'll just go with the standard SSD, to be honest with you. The M2s are up there in price, if memory serves, but yeah, I'd just stick with a normal SSD. That's one thing I will 100% do once I get my desktop over here at some point. Be one of the upgrades is definitely put an SSD into that thing. When I originally built the system, I couldn't afford one. And a decent size SSD at that. I've only got a 256 gig in my laptop and it's just tiny. What I missed so far? The whole entire stream, Craig, because as soon as I dump this off, I am ending. You will be able to catch this tomorrow as a normal video. I will probably set this stream live at 6. Slightly earlier than my usual 7 o'clock. But this will be tomorrow's main video. Hence why we're on Greenwich today. It's the only reason I'm on Greenwich today. Tomorrow we'll be back on Oakfield. What will you do when you hit 50k subs? Not much. Because I honestly don't see us hitting 50k subs for... Hell, I honestly don't suspect me hitting 50k subs next year. I'll be very, very honest with you. I really don't think I'll hit it next year. Alrighty, I'm going to call it quits for today. Now I've dropped that. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow on Oakfield Farm as per usual. And until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.